Hey everybody, Vince Sionong here. This Sunday I'm giving a free music skills workshop. What are music skills? One of the big scary topics for a lot of people is music theory. We will be going into, key signatures, all of the major scales, intervals, perfect, minor, major, all that kind of thing. And if we get past that, we'll also go into modes, we'll go into harmony, functional harmony, maybe a little bit of alternative viewpoints on that. And so the way that we approach it with these workshops is really based on embodying it, getting it inside of your body, inside of your head, inside of your body, instead of focusing on what's on the page. Next big topic is rhythm. In fact, it is the most important element in music, in all styles of music. Someone once said, you can play two notes and you don't have harmony, but if you play two notes, you do have a rhythm. So we're going to be going into some of the fundamental rhythms that define the styles that are characteristic of the styles that we're interested in, which is to say hip-hop, soul, R&B, jazz. And we're also going to be going into rhythmic notation. Again, always an embodied approach to all this, which is to say we're going to be moving our feet, we're going to be clapping our hands, we're going to get it inside of us. Next topic we call proficiencies. And for me, that's really going to be revolving around ear training, singing, using your voice to hit the correct pitches and therefore re-accentuate it in your ear. And my perspective on this is that the traditional approach to ear training is flawed. It doesn't work. And I would say that why would you learn ear training from somebody who primarily learned how to read music and play music that way? Why wouldn't you learn it from somebody who primarily learned it by using their ear? So that's kind of the approach that we're going to take. It's slightly different. It's more based around functional harmony and the intervals off of functional harmony and not just intervals in a vacuum. And of course, like I said, singing, and that'll translate as well into playing your instrument.
Next topic is live sound. What are the different types of cables? Quarter inch, XLR, balanced, unbalanced, TRS cables, how to wrap a cable correctly, how to set up monitors and a PA for a pop-up concert, which eventually could be setting them up for a show in a venue when the sound tech doesn't show up, which could eventually become a side hustle, making some money as a sound tech. This workshop, Good Ingredients, is developed by Donny Milwalkee, based out of Halifax, originally from Toronto, and it's really a system built for everybody. It's if you're starting from zero, if you're making music, you're a beat maker, you're an MC, whatever, but you don't necessarily have a technical, theoretical, school-trained background. It's also intended for people who did go to music school, conservatory, jazz school, whatever. Maybe you have some holes in your knowledge, you need a little refresher, or maybe you're kind of curious about a different approach to things, a different manner of teaching it. Furthermore, Donny is coming back to town next weekend, October 26th and 27th, and doing 2 workshops. So the more we have this Module 1 information down, the more we'll be able to proceed to Module 2 when Donny comes back next weekend.
Overall, the idea with this stuff is to really get it inside of your system. Just the way, like if somebody asks you what's 4 plus 3, you know the answer. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to write it down. You don't have to put a bunch of check marks. You just know it. I'm also going to be treating this a little bit like an informal Q&A, where if you have any specific questions for me or for how we approach things at Cypher or the brass band, you can ask any of those things. I might actually do a little breakdown. I have all this video footage of the jams, and why not do a little breakdown of what was good and what was bad, what our point is with all this. I've been thinking lately, we're not really hosting a jam. We're hosting a collaborative songwriting session. And I think from the last few weeks, which has been a lot of fun, but also frustrating, I've been seeing a lot of people approaching it in, let's say, the wrong fashion. It's really not achieving the goals that we're trying to achieve. So we can talk about that a little bit at this Sunday session. It's going to be happening right here at Musicopratik in Verdun, Sunday from 11 till 5.